After sophomore year, everything got grounded to a halt because my parents separated. And that was the biggest challenge for me. And I would say threw me off would be an understatement. If you remember the Avengers Endgame, the Thanos snap, and that's it, everything goes away, and then all of a sudden I'm faced with this really huge obstacle that I have to deal with. It's affecting my studies, it's affecting my relationships. My mom moved to the US, and that's kind of what started the journey for me moving from the Philippines. She kind of planted the seed with our family moving. So I finished college. I worked for a year in my dad's business, which is a basketball school. So about 2 years after I graduated, I finally moved here to the US. I was taking a few courses at LA City College. At the same time, I was an adult leader at in our parish's youth ministry. I finished at LACC, and then I got a job in the corporate world here, and I got a job in sales. It was a job where the potential to make a lot of money was huge. Kind of worked my way to kind of grinded it out for a few years while still doing volunteer work at my home parish. Just like living, that Wolf of Wall Street type of, that type of lifestyle. But at the same time, I was also doing my volunteer work, and it was kind of two different paths. Like there was this kind of dilemma that I had, in my life. So I was praying to God, like, God, please give me a sign. And the answer He gave me was, I got burned out. I got so burned out. I got burned out physically. I got burned out emotionally, mentally. And then COVID hit. Another transition, working from home, earning less because you're not getting a lot of traction with sales and commission and all that stuff. So there's just that really cutthroat, competitive, almost toxic environment already was really getting to me. It was just really difficult. And the turning point came in 2022. I was driving to work and I was approaching a street corner. I see this car trying to make a left from the other side. It got hit by a oncoming car, and the force of their accident slammed into my car. I was like, I'm not hurt, but there wasn't really much damage. But oh my God, I'm alive! I survived this, and I was like shaken and trying to recover from that accident. Like deep down, I knew my heart was in youth ministry, and I was still doing that, every Sunday. But there was no openings. I really wanted the career change by this time until July 2023, and I see the opening coordinator of youth ministry, Incarnation Catholic Church, and then Incarnation responded to my email a few days after, and I did the Zoom interview in my car on my lunch break, and it didn't feel like an interview. It was such a great conversation. So a few days after, okay, we want to see you. Come to Incarnation for an interview. They'd asked me questions about my background. So by this time, I had 16 years of experience volunteering over at St. Brendan's. That same night, Father Riddell calls me. He's like, hey, we want you to work for us. That was a prayer answered, definitely.